Guys, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm vlogging this, as you can see, not from the UK, but from a very, very hot Athens in Greece. I'll give you a little tour of where we're staying at the moment, but I need to tell you about yesterday. Getting here was a task. It was a task, let me tell you. So we actually decided to fly from Manchester Airport because it was a lot cheaper to get out here from Manchester, and we know someone who would let us leave the car near the airport. Basically, they work in a hotel and said that we could keep the car there for the week for free, so we thought it would make sense. The day before we left was when they announced the outages, which meant that like all the systems and stuff were down. I don't really know exactly what happened with that. Did they get hacked, or I don't know what happened. It's irrelevant really. Essentially the systems were down. We knew there was going to be delays. I was talking to one of my friends who has been on this holiday that we're going on, which obviously if you've seen the title and thumbnail, we're going on a Virgin cruise, which is mind blown. I'll talk to you a little bit about that in a minute. We did book to fly out the day before we get on the ship, which so glad that we did after yesterday. We left Newcastle at 8 AM. To be fair, the traffic down to Manchester wasn't bad at all. We got there in about 2.5 hours, which is pretty normal, and then we got to the airport, we had breakfast in the hotel that we're keeping the car at. Yeah, and then we got to the airport for about 12:30, I want to say, about 12:30. Dropped our bags because I'd already checked us in online, so we dropped our bags, went straight through security. Security was literally took like less than 5 minutes, so I was like, these outages are just not it doesn't affect it, it's fine. But I mean, what was all the worry, what was all the panic online, because obviously the newspapers were going wild about it. And then the flight got delayed by about half an hour, so we were supposed to fly at 20 to 4 in the afternoon. Obviously we were way too early at the airport, but we thought if we get there stupidly early, we'll just check in when we can, and then at least we're in the airport and we can kind of get sorted. So checked in through security. Then the delay never changed, it was only ever half an hour. But then when we got sent through to the gate, we were told which gate number to go to. We sat there for a while, and then they told us we had to go back to the terminal. So I was like, oh God, not more delays. And then they kept like pushing the time back and back and back, and we didn't end up getting on the flight until about 6 o'clock, and then actually taking off at 6:30, which I get that's only like a 3-hour delay, which isn't ideal, but we can cope with that. That wasn't the only stress though. The next stress was when, after we got checked in and did the security, we kind of went and sat and waited for our gate, and then about 15-20 minutes into that, I get a phone call from booking.com telling me that the place that we had booked to stay that night had cancelled. So I was in absolute panic mode. They were like, don't worry, we'll refund. I was like, I'm not worried about refund. Well, obviously I would like my money back, but I need somewhere to sleep tonight. Like, we're already stressed enough with the delays and like wondering whether we're even going to get on the flight because they kept pushing it back. I was saying to Emmanuel, I swear to God, they're going to cancel this flight. And if they do, then we're not getting on that cruise. Cancelled the hotel. I managed to find another one which was quite close by, which was effectively the same price, so we're not really losing any money. And it's actually really nice, to be fair, but we didn't get into here until about 1:30, 1:45, I want to say, in the morning. So yeah, because it was quite a trip, because we obviously went from Athens airport to Piraeus, which is where obviously the port and thing is, and one of the roads coming out of Manchester airport was closed, which meant that a 20-minute trip actually took 40 minutes. Honestly, it was just yesterday. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But anyway, I'm up, I'm active. It's about 9:30 in the morning now. I wanted to get up early so that I could kind of talk to you guys and give you a little bit of a tour of this place. I mean, we are checking out this morning and heading down to the ship. I have a feeling that we aren't getting on till about 1:15, I think, but when I've checked the time, because obviously this is, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is actually a gifted experience, which Can't believe how lucky we are for that, because we were actually saying before any of this, we were saying like last year that we would love to go to Greece for our holiday, and then a few weeks later my management comes through and it's like, Jess, Virgin have offered you to go on a cruise, and the one we got was the Greek island Glow, which just couldn't, I mean, we wanted to go anyway, so, and they're like, do you want a free cruise? I'm like, yeah, thank you. So yeah, we're getting on about 1:15, but then the app says VIP, so I don't know whether that means that we can just go at any time. Because I picked 1:15, but ideally we're checking out of here at 11, which we weren't supposed to be checking out of the other place until like 12:30. So that made sense at the time for us to get on at 1, so that we could just get to the boat. But we're checking out of here at 11, which means we will have some time to kind of like kill, I think, with our cases. And there's not that much around here, I don't think. I can just see a bunch of buildings, so, but I can see the cruise port. Let me give you a little bit of a tour around here. He is still asleep, so I'm gonna try and do this a bit quietly. So when you first come in, this is like the living room and stuff that you get. You've got a little kitchen here with like fridge and stuff. There's nothing really in the fridge other than bottles of water, which we're actually quite grateful for. Little dining table, sofa. This, I thought, when I was looking on booking.com to book this, I thought this was balcony, but I think it's like a little smoking area, because when you come out, you can like open these right up. So I don't know, it's nice, but obviously neither of us smoke, so we don't really need that. And plus it's so hot out here. So back into the aircon. And then I'm just gonna whisper because he's asleep in that room there. But this is one of the bathrooms. Don't mind the towels. Hang on. This is one of the bathrooms. It's very nice, like very modern type decor. So we've got the shower, sink, yeah. And then this is actually the second bedroom, so there is like 2 bedrooms. We were going to stay in here, but that aircon's not working properly, so it's just kind of circulating normal air instead of aircon. And then this is the second bathroom, which is literally the same. And yeah, I just need to kind of pack up again, ready to go. But then that is the second bedroom, which is basically the same anyway. But yeah, that is the flat. Right, we are in our room now. We've just, so basically when we got on the ship, we went to, what was that place called? The Sips Lounge or something? Sips Lounge, yeah. And had, I'm not gonna lie, 1 or 2 glasses of bubbly. I'm feeling it a little bit. But we've just come to our room, which looks really nice. It's nice and like compact, but it's just what you need really, because I don't think we really intend on spending that much time in the room other than for like, just like sleeping, showering, do you know what I mean? So we've got our room here, and then this is the bathroom in here, which, by the way, I love that they've got little makeup towels. So if you're thinking whether you need to bring like face towels and stuff, you don't need to, because you've got makeup ones. And then just the shower in there is the room. We have got a little, this is our balcony, which the heat is absolutely hits you straight away, but this is the hammock, which I'm sure if you've seen anyone that's been on one of these voyages before, you'll have seen them in this. Yeah, so this is our room. So we're just gonna have, I think, a chill for a minute. I'm gonna try and get on the premium Wi-Fi, just because the basic one's alright. It's alright, you can send messages and stuff like that, you can do the basics with it, but you can't like scroll Instagram or, you know, stuff that I need to do whilst I'm here. So I'm gonna get on the premium Wi-Fi, probably get changed, might put like a bikini on or something, and go and check out the Richard's rooftop, which is supposed to be pretty cool. Just come up here, just have a little wander around, see what it's about. I think there's like some cabana things that you can rent. I don't really know where they are though. there's champagne hour, 5 till 6? 5 till 6, that we're definitely going to come back for. And then we've got the pool area down here, which I think we're going to head to now. To be fair, do you want to chill at the poolside? Yeah. Just chill once we get a bit more sun. Come back up here for the, what's it called, the champagne hour. And then I think we've booked a couple of restaurants for the week. We're going to, what's it called, the Wake? It's like a steak and seafood kind of place. I don't know whether this wind's getting to the microphone or not. So we've booked a restaurant for tonight and a couple for the rest of the week. So we'll chill by the pool for a bit and then we'll just go get ourselves sorted for dinner tonight. We haven't actually left the port yet, so yeah, but it's nice. It's very nice. So we've got these little, I think they're beds, but I can't see them being very comfortable, but I don't know. Got some little play area.
Put on it or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Seesaw. Is it? Is it comfy? Okay. Oh, we've got a basketball area as well. And then we've got the racetrack here in case you want to go for a morning run. That's the basketball thing. This is our view right now. Still pretty nice. Right, so it's a little bit later on. We've just been chilling, just been exploring the boat and just, you know, hanging around and stuff. We've just been roaming around the boat, and Emmanuel actually bought in some room service before. We had, what did you have? It was popcorn, chicken noodle soup, and some what was in jelly gravy? No. Gummy bears. That was it.
Good gummy bears.
Yeah, so we're gonna, they come in a really fancy pot actually. But so we're gonna head down to dinner now. We've booked the Wake, I think I've already told you guys, which I haven't actually checked. I think there's definitely steak, but there was steak and something, but I can't remember what it was. So I am wearing just a little denim top and some linen trousers. Done all my makeup. And do you want to do a little outfit of the day?
It's just me, you know, my normal straight me, just a normal.
It's a new shirt.
And you know what I went through to get this pants, like.
Yeah.
The hot weather. I never knew it was this hot, so I underestimated it. Whoa, I underestimated it. Whoa.
The look I'm giving him right now, because the week before we went, or a couple of weeks before we went, and he was buying stuff to go, and he was wearing full length trousers, jeans, and I was like, it's gonna be hot, and he was like, oh, I grew up in Nigeria, didn't you realise? I grew up in Nigeria, and I was like, yeah, but we're gonna be out during the heat, it's gonna be hot.
Look, listen, yeah, it's hot, but like, that's how it was too. That's how it is in Lagos, like, come on man, why are you doing like that? That's how it is in Lagos, and I'm used to it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, to be fair, yeah, did you see my bag? See the bag I brought? Very small. It was intentional, so I can always buy some stuff, you know, like, on the way. I don't want to carry stuff all the way. It's not, so, it was a win-win, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Yeah. We should head down because we've got to be there in 5 minutes, so... Yeah, we're going to head to dinner, I'll show you what we get, etc. Good morning, it is Santorini day. We have docked at Santorini already. As you can see, we're still in pyjamas. We've ordered breakfast. We ordered breakfast to come to the room yesterday. I'm quite glad that we did though, because basically last night we went for our dinner at the Wake, had our steak and whatnot, and we were sat next to this really lovely couple called Erin and Jake, was it? Jack. Was it?
It's Jack.
Jack, Erin and Jack. Sorry Jack if you're seeing this. Who were really, really cool, and we ended up going to the pyjama party with them and staying up and having a few drinks with them. It's fair to say that we are quite tired this morning. So yeah, we've got breakfast delivered to the room. This one is mine, so it's just like sausage, bacon, some eggs, tomato and like potatoes. I've got myself an oat milk latte. It comes with like these obviously cutlery, and then it's got all your sugar and stuff in it. He's got the same, haven't you? And then you ordered some fruit and stuff, and that's our toast.
So I ordered an Energizer.
Yeah.
I feel so tired, like.
I know, so tired. When the guy came and dropped it off, he was like, "Did I wake you up?" To him, and he was like, "Yeah." But like, obviously, we didn't mind because we knew what time it was coming. But it was like, well, it's like nearly 10 o'clock time to get up. Which, to be fair, I mean, when's our boat into Santorini? 11:30?
I think so.
Yeah, so we've got a little while before we actually head into Santorini because you have to book like a smaller, what do they call it?
Tender.
A tender. That's it, a tender onto the island. And ours is booked for 11:30, so we've got a little while to head over there.
I was even up to like 5 a.m.
I swear I woke up once and you were like up and you were in your suitcase or something. I was like, what the hell is he doing?
I was looking for, what's it called, like that, my lip moisturizer stuff. I can't find them. I think I left it in that Airbnb, you know.
Lip balm.
Yeah, I think I left it in that Airbnb. Not the balm itself. You know the other one that's like the tube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you put at night and on at night.
Add to our shopping list. So yeah, we're gonna have our breakfast, get ourselves sorted, and we'll head into Santorini. Right, I'm all dressed now, ready to go. I just need to put my sun cream on. By the way, this is what you get when you get on board, and it's like assigned to your room number. So if you want to, like for dinner and for everything like that, you just scan this and it either comes off a tab or you pay for it later, or it's like free, obviously, with the cruise. What we didn't realise until last night when we got into the Wake restaurant, there was two sides of the menu. One had prices on. There was two sides of the menu. One had prices on and one didn't have prices on. And I was like, I wonder why that side's not got prices on. And the waitress was like, oh, this is the complimentary stuff, and then the other side is the stuff to like enhance your experience, or like just more expensive. Like you could get like a tomahawk steak, which obviously will not be free, but so I didn't realise like the restaurants and stuff are all complimentary, which I guess when you come on board, obviously, like you pay for the cruise, so it's like an all-inclusive kind of vibe. So yeah, but it was the same with the breakfast. Everything was free this morning, which was lovely. The breakfast was really nice. I'm feeling suitably full and ready to go into Santorini. Tourist attraction that is a gift shop. Come to get our tourist tat.
It's very hot, like.
Sweating everywhere you go. So we got a bus to Oya now. We're just having a little look around. Honestly, there was one taxi company that was going to charge us, I think, €15. But the taxis weren't like free straight away, and then there was another taxi that we saw was going to charge us €40, and the bus was €2 each. So glad we got on the bus. We're just wandering around Oya. I think we're probably only going to be here like an hour and a half maybe, because we need to get back to the boat because we don't want to miss that. So just gonna have a wander around, have a look for those famous blue roofs, and yeah, it's not actually as, I don't know if we're in the wrong part, but it's not as busy as I thought it would be, because I don't know, I had a vision that it was going to be really busy, but it's not too bad.
I mean, I feel like here, the people you see here are either the people that actually want to be here. You know, when we were in, what's it called, Fira, the people that were were at Fira markets, they wanted to come down because that's the first place you're coming down from the ship. But here, there's like people who's, what's it called, like, this is their travel destination. They're staying in Greece for like days, weeks, whatever.
Yeah.
And
so we just come into this little cafe and got ourselves an iced coffee. Everyone's like sign the wall and things, which is really cool. But we asked for a marker and they didn't have any, which is a shame. But it's nice little. I know, it'd be so nice to put our names on the wall, wouldn't it? And then if we come back, then we can come back in.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna have our coffees, have a minute, because oh my god, is it hot? I'm like literally sweating. This is not like this is quite a thin material as well, so I have a feeling it's gonna be a sweaty little rag by the time I get back to the board. But yeah, I think, did I say how long we waited for the cable cars? Have I vlogged since the cable cars?
What?
Oh yeah, I have. I did when we arrived.
We waited about an hour.
Yeah.
Solid hour, yeah.
Solid hour. So, back on board. The heat in Santorini has been no joke. I'll tell you a little bit more about Santorini when I get back to the room. But we just got changed and I've come down to the food and drink festival, which we decided to go for a burger tonight. We've got the most gorgeous sunset right now. Let me show you. Look at that. This big head getting in the way. It wouldn't get in the way. So we've got some burgers.
I've been mad hungry, like mad hungry.
Yeah.
We're waiting for this.
We nearly went to get room service, but then I was like, actually, let's just check out the food and drink festival. But there's loads of different stations that you can get things at. So we obviously went for the burgers, but you can get like tacos, noodles. What else was there? Tacos, noodles. There's like desserts and stuff.
There's also something like
Oh, bento boxes. Yeah, you can get the bento box as well, which is like sushi. But yeah, so we've got the most gorgeous Santorini sunset with our burgers, and yeah, I'll catch you when we get back into the room. So we're back at the room now, and I'm in my pyjamas. We are leaving Santorini, so we've already set off for Rhodes tomorrow. Santorini was beautiful, absolutely like really beautiful place, but it is overrun with tourists. It was just busy everywhere. So as beautiful as it was, I think unless I was to stay for like a week and have like a villa or something like that, although I think that is actually really expensive to do that. The only other thing, like I think I mentioned it earlier, that I didn't like was the donkeys. Didn't really like that at all, if I'm honest. It just kind of, I don't know, it wasn't just the fact that like obviously the donkeys were going up and down all day and it was absolutely boiling hot, the heat was like no other, but in shops and things that we were going into, it was like, I don't know, it was almost as if they were proud of it. Souvenirs that you could buy of like donkeys and stuff, and I was like, I don't know, that part was definitely not for me. But yeah, so you can see behind me leaving Santorini. But yeah, we're just chilling tonight, and I think I don't know whether I might get dressed just into something casual and head down to the shops, because randomly the high street shops open at 9:30 p.m. and close at midnight. So I think I might have a look down there, because I've realised that I brought with me a pair of denim shorts but no tops. Random. So I'm going to see if I can buy like a vest top or something. But yeah, so yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So we've just come down to the shopping mall bit. We've just been watching the telly in the room for a bit. Just seen these bracelets, right, where it says you can track an animal with each bracelet. So I think you get an app, which I think must be somehow connected to the bracelet, and you can track where it is in the world. That is so cool. They've also got an essentials shop here, so if you've forgotten anything, then they've got an essentials shop when you can get things like toothbrushes and sun cream and stuff like that. What about these ones? Yours look better than mine. I look like I'm going.
This looks nice, actually. It looks nice.
I look like I'm going skiing.
No, I can see myself, like rocking this. Because like with the kind of sun that has been hitting, like
Mad.
It's mad, like.
Good morning. We are in Rhodes. We docked up a couple of hours ago, but that is, you can't even see it. Hang on. There we go. Beautiful Rhodes. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it is very windy here. The temperature's like the same as it was in Santorini, but we have a feeling that it's going to be a bit nicer, a bit more chill because of the wind. So it's not quite as like breathtakingly hot. So I think we're gonna have a little wander around for like a couple of hours, and there's actually a water park somewhere. I think it's about a half-hour drive away that we really want to go to. So we've got our swim stuff, etc. I've just got my dress on for this morning. This is the lemon dress from the Simply Be haul that I did. People seem to be getting off the boat and getting on one of these coaches. Today's time for being back on the ship is actually 9:30 instead of 8:30. Probably because obviously yesterday there was mad queues for getting in the cable cars and stuff. So and then obviously you had to get the tender and stuff back to the boat. So yeah, they gave us a little bit of extra time that day. I don't know where's my mic. So yeah, we had a bit of extra time yesterday, but it wasn't really that much extra time because you spent most of it waiting for a cable car. So obviously by the time we get back and do our stuff, we've got plenty of time today to do what we need to do and then just go back to the boat. So yeah, hello from a windy Rhodes. To vlog on my iPhone, I think, today because of the wind, and I'm not sure my camera will pick up too much, but the town is so cute. I actually really like it here. It's a lot less, like, I don't know what the word is, but like every shop yesterday, every item of clothing had the word Santorini on it. Whereas here, like, I feel like you could actually pick up something which isn't branded Santorini or branded Rhodes. I mean, look at the street behind. So cute. I think we're going to have a look and see if we can get some clothes and whatever. A little more of a wander around. I think, do we want to go for breakfast?
What?
Are you thinking you want to go for breakfast?
I love this thing.
Speaking of Spartan stuff. $12. 12 euros, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I like this though, but I'm just thinking, where would I keep it? Like?
Put it in your car.
On the front.
Yeah. Instead of that bloomin'...
Deadpool.
Yeah, take out your Deadpool character. Come on, that's much better. Literally, you are. Spartan tattoo. You're a Spartan fanboy, so you might as well get something. This is mad. All this stuff. I don't be thinking that our house is going to turn into some kind of Spartan shrine, because I'm not filling my house with all this. We've just come to a little restaurant to get some breakfast / lunch, kind of brunch. I've got this huge iced coffee, and then we've gone to share what's called a Greek plate because we wanted to try something that's like traditionally Greek. So I've got no idea what actually everything is, but this is what we've got. So it's a bit of everything. Looks nice, doesn't it?
Very nice.
Very nice.
What do you think this is?
I don't know. I don't know what half of it is. But we'll give it a try. Just rented ourselves a little quad bike for the day. Basically, we tried to get a taxi or something up to the water park, and it was like 100 euros. So we've decided to get this instead to see us through the day, and then we can go to the water park and go wherever we want up until 5 o'clock because we need to be back on the boat by 5:30. So yeah.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it.
Been here all of about half an hour and I've hit my head. Slides are really fun though. But yeah, there's a bit where they hang up like mats for one of them to go down. We went down that one twice. It was really fun. but I wasn't looking where I was going, and I whacked my head off one of the poles that was sticking out, and my head started bleeding and got a lump like straight away. So I've been to medical, they're giving me ice, and I'm just chilling for a little bit, and then I think we'll go back on. One thing I will say is that my feet are absolutely burning because the floor here is so hot, but it's fun, it's really fun, apart from obviously a dead head. So we've just been riding around for a bit, and we've come across a street with like proper shops on it, and we found a Zara, so I'm going to go and have a look in there, but we're just trying to work out whether we can actually park here because there's a sign here and we're not 100% sure what it says because it's all in Greek. So yeah, we're just gonna have a little wander around the shops for probably about half an hour and then head back. So we've just had some tea in the galley. Just had like this little pork with gravy and mash, which was actually really nice. And we're just gonna head down and watch a live show. Actually, we're watching two things tonight. First is gonna be like a singer, and then we're going to see, what's it called, the Misbehave show? Yep. Yeah, but that's actually with Misbehave. That's actually with Jack and Erin that we met the other night, because they said they were going. And she messaged me and she was like, oh, we're going to this show if you want to come, so. Hello guys, so we have just docked in Bodrum. It is day 3, day 4 from arriving. This is lovely Bodrum behind us. I'm gonna start filming Bodrum in the next video because I'm gonna film this in 2 parts because I feel like there's just so much that we're gonna capture and have already captured that I just want to break it up into 2 videos. But it is worth mentioning that although I absolutely cannot believe that this has been like a gifted experience for me, I feel so like overwhelmingly blessed. It's been so bizarre, but they've actually also given me an offer to share with you, where the link in the description will basically give you $200 of credit on board if you book for this year. Or it'll give you $100 of credit if you book for 2025 or 2026, which is unreal. Like you can spend the dollars on literally anything on board. There's so many shops. We've been spending most of ours on cocktails, I won't lie. but it's worth it, honestly, really worth it. And you also get 80% off the second sailor as well with that offer, which is absolutely mad because like what a saving, you know. But honestly, there's just always something going on in this place, always. And if you were thinking about doing a cruise and you're looking for something that's a little bit more like chilled and relaxed and aimed at kind of a younger generation, like Virgin is the way to go. I can't even express how like just how good it is. We were actually talking to someone in the pool yesterday. Oh, there's a party boat going out. But yeah, we were talking to someone in the pool yesterday, and he was saying that he went on loads of he's been on loads of cruises, and Virgin was by far the best organised one that he's been on. So in terms of like just how things are flowing, the sheer amount of staff that are on here to tend to everything that you could possibly want. Our friends Erin and Jack were in the nightclub 2 nights ago, and she was saying that somebody spilled a drink and within like 10 seconds someone was there cleaning it up. Like it's just, yeah, it's just mad like how well everything runs here. But I am just going to end this part of the vlog here, so if you want to see Bodrum and Mykonos and also our at sea day, which we'll probably be spending kind of going around the boat, and I'll show you a bit more about what's around, then head to part 2, which will be going up next. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching this one. It has been unreal so far, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.